Hi. So I don't really know how to start this video. I think I'm just gonna say my thoughts out loud and hope they make sense. Long story short, I want to revamp my YouTube channel. I technically created this channel in 2013 and I posted so many videos before they got deleted out of sheer embarrassment, but there's still a lot that are still there. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved making videos. This was my very first camera I got for Christmas when I was a kid. Here's an example of me and my friend making an iCarly episode. Anyways, that just shows you a little snippet of my love for videos when I was a kid. And then as soon as the YouTube era had its prime peak in I want to say 2014 to 2016, 17, I loved YouTubers. I loved making YouTube videos. I went to VidCon 3 times, but my journey of making videos in general kind of came to a close during college. I just kind of discovered that it was more of a hobby more than a college pursuit, if that makes sense, because my first major in college was media arts, which got me into film and screenwriting and stuff like that. But when I was a freshman, I just discovered that was not the major for me. I was not interested in film whatsoever. I was more interested in the YouTube realm and content creating and just creative expression, and film didn't really allow me the creative expression. Even though I wasn't a media arts major for that long, I just very quickly discovered this is not for me. I just wanted to start making videos again. Here I am with very minimal makeup on, the camera I've used in high school. I'm not sure if the quality is even good. I don't know what settings I'm on. I knew I had to start making videos again because I can strategize, I can ask ChatGPT for ideas, I can plan all I want, but really all that's gonna get me going is making videos again. Here's to a new start. I do know I want this channel to just follow my life and make creative content that's relatable, but also creative and inspirational, I guess. So I'm just gonna list out some of the things that are my interests. So if this piques your interest at all, this one area, please subscribe and tune in. So some of my hobbies include cozy gaming. So I have a Switch. I have played several cozy games on. I want to pick up the guitar again. I think that'd be fun. I just haven't touched it in quite a while. I have PCOS, so a lot of this channel is going to be me trying different things to help manage my PCOS. I've been doing Pilates recently, and overall just being an adult post-grad, I've noticed that my life post-grad, I just kind of lost that spark for creativity, for creative expression, for just doing things that interest me again, because I think I just went on full survival mode after post-grad or after college. Another thing I'm going to be talking about is mental health. I've struggled with depression since high school. Life after college has been probably the hardest years of my life, just because those are the first years of your life where you don't know what's coming next, and you don't really know what to do. It's really easy to feel stuck. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. I just want to communicate that that's where this channel is going, is navigating life as an adult, whether you went to college or not. We're just going to be doing this together, and I want this channel to be a creative expression of that. I think that's enough rambling. Today I am going to Pilates. I don't know what else I have scheduled. I think that's literally it. So I think I'm gonna figure out how to edit on my computer. I'm gonna try to like get my apartment together, do some chores, and like figure out some meals for the week. I don't know, we'll kind of see where the day goes, but all I know is that the goal today is to document it and to take you with me. So thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoy. Wow, okay, so that class was super spicy. I did like the intro class to this Pilates studio last week, and so about like half of it was explaining the equipment, and then the last half was like doing the workout. But obviously this class was just the workout itself, and ooh, I am sweating. It was beginner reformer Pilates. It's also called prayers in Pilates, so it's spirit led, and she read a devotional at the end, and so I loved it. I think it's a great place to do workouts but also be filled up by the Holy Spirit. So yeah, that Pilates class is done, and for the rest of the day my schedule's pretty open. Okay, so first order of business is this. If I'm gonna be making YouTube videos, I need a place to edit. Now granted, I am moving in less than a month, but I don't want to be taking a bunch of stuff that I don't need. The goal is to move, put in the desk with the things that I need, and not all the other stuff I don't. I think it's filled with like unopened bills that like I have paid, but like I don't need the physical copy anymore. I don't know, it feels wrong to throw it away sometimes. And it's also like half art supplies, coloring books, things like that. So we're gonna figure out a system. I don't really know what the system is gonna be yet. We're gonna try. This little cart right here is mainly like the craft cart, so it has like coloring books and pens and paint and stuff like that. We'll try to keep that area the craft cart, and then the desk like YouTube and that stuff. Does that make sense? Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I made a system for the desk and for the craft cart. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I did. It looks way better, like, oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this. Sometimes I use it, but sometimes I feel like it's just too high. So I'm kind of not feeling it right now, but I don't want to get rid of it. So this is my computer. I'll do a little tattoo tour for you guys. Of course, the legend herself. This is Hogsmeade. This is just an inspiring quote. The little cat with a book and flowers. And then I got this from my job. Now the desk itself is pretty basic. Like I have my pens and pencils right here. My little desk, I don't know what this is called, like a mat. And mouse pad. And then I think I got this little organizer at Five Below. Oh my gosh, it's still on February. That's crazy. Clearly I don't use it, but it just has note cards and post-its in it. And then I think this is for your phone. I used to use this when I had a desk job. And then this little first skinny drawer here, I have these postcards from Purpose Doesn't Pause. And then I have these two little mini notebooks. This one is specifically for podcast ideas. And then I just have like little knickknacks. And then this folder is all my art that I have already done that I want to keep, that I'm proud of. And then this little drawer right here is a folder of literally a bunch of boring stuff, like, you know, insurance and medical stuff. And then this drawer will be primarily like YouTube / content creating drawer. So I have my microphone in here. I also got this little microphone a long time ago for one of my VidCon videos, but the plug-in is outdated. So I'm like, I either have to get a new one or get like a new cord to be able to plug it into my phone or something. And then my Beats headphones right here. And then the bottom drawer is like just all the office supplies and like, you know, just handy dandy stuff. So we got a fan. So many cords are in this bag, like to different things. And then we got stapler and tape. And then this is the finished product of the craft cart. It's not very aesthetically pleasing except for this top like basket right here, but I think it's pretty functional. So the top basket, I put it in these things in the basket for like easy access, and I put it on the top. So it has all of my sketchbooks in it, colored pencils, markers, all the things. This is literally just an envelope full of stickers. I literally wrote stickers on it. And then this is paper for like doodling. I haven't used it yet. And then this is all of my coloring books. So if I want to color, I can just grab one. And then the bottom is more supplies. So this bag is like my paint brushes, my pencils, and all the things like that. And then we have markers here for coloring. And then back there is the paint. So that's the craft cart. So I was sitting here editing this video, and I watched it back just to make sure there was no mistakes in it or anything. And then as soon as I got to this part, I was like, that's it? I didn't record an outro or anything. That was so abrupt. Do YouTubers even do outros nowadays? Or just like close out their video, or does it just end? Either way, I'm just gonna film an outro just because that's what I'm used to. So I really hope you join my journey on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram at I'm Happy Hannah, and I'll see you in the next video.